Hey YouTube, this is my first attempt at making a YouTube video, so if the quality is not there, don't make fun of me because I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to video production, but I do know a little bit about AR construction. In the military. My MOS was 45 Bravo, which is small arms, and I in my company ended up kind of being the guns guy. Was attached to a mechanized infantry unit back in the late 70s, so yeah, that kind of gives you a little clue about how old I am. But anyway, I kind of ended up being the gun guy, so I was been going around the AR platform for quite a while. Not that it takes a lot of time to become an expert in this platform, because really it doesn't make you a gunsmith, because you're just really pretty much putting parts together. However, I do a pretty good job of putting these things together, and I have a lot of experience with it. Anyway, make a long story short, I started making going to make a 6.5 Grendel build. I usually use the Mega Arms receivers, and I'm kind of a young manufacturing national match bolt fan. My AR rifle will do a ragged hole group all day long and cover it with a dime. So I started to build a 6.5 Grendel. And searching for the barrel, I kind of came across the Dracos barrel system. And they don't make it in 6.5 Grendel, but they do have it in 6.5 Creedmoor. I kind of switched gears and started building a 6.5 Grendel, which is, or 6.5 Creedmoor, excuse me, which is you kind of see here. I kind of went away from my usual allegiance to Mega Arms, and I did have a Aero Precision upper that I was going to put on a DPMS. In fact, the only AR I've ever bought was a DPMS 308 or 308. And anyway, so Aero Precision really are very quality parts, especially for the price. So I kind of strayed away a little bit. I started putting it on the Aero Precision. This is going to be my 6.5 Creedmoor build, and I just ordered a Midwest Industries. They made an 18-inch handguard, which I wanted to include on this build, so I covered the gas block, which is the point of this video, and I'll get to it in a second. Anyway, it's going to support a Night Force scope, and I of course got the Magpul PRS stock on it, which was going to go on that 6.5 Grendel, but maybe I'll make that in the future if Dracos ever makes a 6.5 Grendel barrel, and if I find out they're as good as they're all cracked up to be. Anyway, it's going to support a Geisley trigger, and I have ordered that CTS, I think it's CTS buffer system, which because I want to have a free-floating bolt carrier in it. Anyway, get to the point of this video. The reason I'm making this video is Dracos obviously makes very quality parts. However, when I got the barrel the other day, I was a little bit confused when I looked at the gas block, how the gas block comes off. Dracos doesn't include any instructions on taking this thing apart, so I was a little bit confused. If you've ever ordered one, seen this gas block is very low profile, and it seems you don't see any seams in it. So I did a little research, and then just putting this online, just so those of you that order the Dracos barrel can kind of figure out how this thing comes apart. I'm going to zoom in on the gas block here. As you see, it's a dovetail design, and it comes out from the side. You just take, I've kind of got it half in and half out here just so that you can kind of see it. But you take a non-marring hammer, just a little plastic mallet, and very gently tap it from the side, and it'll come out as you see here. And that's how the gas block comes off. Then you put the screws back in. I wish I don't have the torque settings. I got to get a hold of them because I don't know what the torque settings for the screws on. But for any of you that get one of these Dracos barrels a little bit confused, it's just a dovetail design, and as you're looking at the barrel, like if it was facing you here, it goes out from the right to the left, kind of in the direction of the screw holes. So I hope that clears up a little bit of confusion, because I was confused. Like I say, I've been around this platform. This is the first time I built really a 308 platform, or SR25. And that's another thing that I'll clear up for me, because they advertise these things as AR-10 barrels, and those of you that know, the AR-10 is used synonymously with any 308 AR platform, but truly the AR-10 is Armalite, and it's not SR25 or a DPMS platform. But it appears that this is built around an SR25 bolt extension. It's not a Armalite bolt, which is good, because they don't have that big of a share of the market. So it looks like it's an SR25 bolt extension, and that's how that comes out. I'll give you a few further, like I say, this is my first, maybe my first and only YouTube video. I just thought I needed to put something out there because I found nothing out there on how to get this gas block apart so you get the barrel nut over it. I mean, I'm kind of waiting. I don't have I ordered a reaction rod so I could get this barrel mounted. All my tools that I have so far are all mostly AR-15 type tools, and I'm gonna lap the end of the receiver to mount the barrel. I don't know if it's going to make a hell of a difference. I'm just kind of a precision expert, or precision nut. I kind of want everything, you know. Here's my you know, that's my Geisley rod for the 223, and I've got of course one of these lapping tools for an AR-15. And so I've ordered both these tools to fit the SR25 platform. This tool usually it's pretty hard to find. The specific tool does make them, but I think they make them as you order them. So it's like a 6 to 8 week waiting period. So my build might be a little bit delayed, and I really don't know it's going to make a nickel's worth of difference in the accuracy of it. It's just that I'm trying to build something as nice as possible. And we'll see how it goes, but I'm kind of excited to try out this barrel and see if it lives up to its claims. It does have a lifetime warranty for those of you that aren't familiar with them. I just recently became familiar with them in my search for kind of the best 6.5 Grendel barrel I could find to fit on that Mega Arms receiver that I was building. But that'll come later, so maybe when these guys start making it in 6.5 Grendel, and I can bend their ear and try to get one and make a really super build with that platform. But anyway, guys, that's the only reason I'm making this. Don't give me too much crap if the video quality sucks, because this is the first and only time I've ever done that, and you don't really need to like and subscribe and all that kind of crap, because I'm really not that much into it. But I just thought I would make this to eliminate any confusion as far as how this gas block comes off for the assembly of your rifle. Until then, maybe I'll make one when this gun's all done, so see what kind of groups I'm getting out of it, what kind of performance. But until then, talk to you later.